there, this is Ace Guzman. I want to thank you so much for stopping by today's video. If it's your first time here, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss a beat when we go live and we upload new content just like this for you. In today's video, I'm going to reveal the sixth secret from the book that I've been reading and studying called Copywriting Secrets by Jim Edwards. And boy, oh boy, this secret is like important. I mean, all secrets are important, right? But this particular one makes the difference between you getting that lead or getting that prospect to take that action and literally either become a subscriber or a buyer of your product or service. Okay, so what is the sixth secret? Where everybody wants to know. You've been waiting and eagerly waiting for this video, and I'm really excited. And thank you so much for commenting and definitely engaging, because I'm seeing a lot of the comments and you guys are really enjoying the book, which is fabulous. And I will put the link below this video for you to get your copy of the book as well and other details. So let's dive into the sixth secret. So the sixth secret is basically this. What is the number one single most important piece when it comes to sales copy? When it comes to creating the copywriting part? Is it the body? Is it the signature? Or is it the headline? Well, here I am, been marketing since 2009, I would say. Yeah, since 2009 and 2008 for Rich. So I've been online since 2010, but 2009 I've been marketing. And, you know, when I met Rich, you know, my other half and fiance today, he actually and I have been together for over 10 years. And he taught me a lot about online marketing. But one of the things that I had to learn on my own was I had to study other copywriters in order to understand, you know, the sequences that they use and the formulas that they apply when it comes to getting a cold prospect to come onto their list when it comes to list building, and then having them take that specific action, right? Like, how do you do that? How do you get like traffic to take some kind of action and get on your list so you can build a highly responsive list and then go from there to create a hot buyer, right? Of whatever product or service that you're selling as an affiliate marketer. So I had to learn all this stuff too. And the thing is, it's the headline. Believe it or not, your headline is so important, right? Everybody thought it was, oh, it's the body, it's the copy, it's important, it's everything, right? But the most important piece to the sales copy is the headline. Now, if you think about it, when you go shopping, okay, you look into the aisles, and what grabs your attention at the checkout, right? When you go grocery shopping, it's those magazines, those tabloids, right? They got some great sales copy. They've got all these great headlines that just jump out at you, right? And they say things that kind of make you think. And it makes you go, you know what? I should pick up that magazine, or I should pick up that newspaper and I should read more about it, right? Ooh, that's curious. Let me see what's that, right? So if your headline sucks, then that means nobody will ever read your stuff, will ever watch your YouTube videos, or will ever even open up or read or want to buy your book. Right? If you're a self-publisher, what if nobody wants to read your Amazon book that you just published, right? You took all that time to create it, but nobody wants it because the headline sucks, right? So it's really important you understand that titles and headlines are really a big deal in this space, especially this industry. The other thing I want to share with you is my takeaways from reading the sixth secret from that chapter is the purpose of the headline is very, very simple. It's to get people to stop in their tracks of whatever process that they're in to take that specific action of reading whatever it is that you put in front of them, like reading that headline, right? Like lately I've been doing and practicing the email marketing, and I have this course that I actually invested into, and this course is teaching me about copywriting as well. And it's been great. I've been learning how to take my low open rates of my emails and boost them up to higher open rates, because the headline is everything just as much as the body copy, right? So I've been playing with a lot of fun and exciting, very intriguing, you know, type of headlines that are making people like go from like, I used to have a 0 open rate to now like I got like as much as 18% of an open rate. That's unheard of. Okay. And so that means that my list is really digging my stuff, right? They really like my emails that are going out, no matter if they're, content-based driven type emails that's more story-based, AM style or PM type of style broadcast that like, here's my offer, I found this, buy this, right? It doesn't matter. The headline is very, very important if you want to take that cold subscriber and move them over to become a red hot buyer. So remember, that is very, very important. Headlines follow formulas, right? These big copywriter dudes, right? These gurus that talk a lot about how important it is to understand list building and email marketing and traffic and, buying paid traffic. They know this stuff, but they don't share all of the information that you necessarily need. And the only way you're going to find that, and this is what I learned about in the sixth secret, is create something known as a swipe copy file. Now think about this for a minute. In the past, you purchased something, read something, came across something that made you take a specific action, whether it was to download a free ebook or PDF or checklist, or maybe opt in for a newsletter, or receive a free physical book to be mailed to you, right? You did something, you saw something that jumped out at you that made you want to take that kind of an action. So why aren't you like highlighting and copying that stuff, put it into a Google Doc and create like what is known as a swipe file of all those headlines? Think about it. You get all those headlines that made you do something. So obviously it's damn good sales copy. If it's made you do something, put it inside a swipe file, right? So I've done that. I'm actually like a collector. Like I collect everything. I collect all headlines, all sales copy, just so I can study different things, and me and Rich, we take them and piece them up together. What we can do to test with our list, emails, capture page building, all that kind of stuff, right? Even videos like this, right? I came up with the title for this video. So how cool was that, right? So you got to test different things. So, and that's another thing with the sixth secret is when you come up with a headline, you got to learn to test it, and you can test it against your older headlines and put them side by side, what is known as a split test, and see which headline is going to be more responsive, right? And if the other one, like you can do A or B type split testing with your headlines, and some autoresponders, I know Aweber can do it, GetResponse can do it. There's some other ones out there. I think Kartra can do it. You can split test between different headlines. So if you know more about split testing and headlines, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know about that because I'm just diving into split testing with headlines right now and using different emojis and seeing if that works with my list or not. But let me know how emojis are affecting your open rate. Is it making it go up? Is it going down? What's happening with your emails? Let me know. I'd love to know. The other thing is, as far as like overall, you want to spend a lot of your time working and crafting your headlines, making sure that they create curiosity, they make the reader, want to read, make them want to take some kind of action, right? Make them kind of think, well, this headline may not be as interesting, but I'm curious what it's about, like sometimes headlines can be tricky because, you can have a headline about one thing. Like today I saw a headline by Ben Settle about zombies. And then when I clicked on it, I was like, zombies? What is he talking about? And then I looked inside the email and I'm like, this had nothing to do with zombies. So I was like, I thought I was going to read about some good copy about zombies, but it was metaphorically speaking. See, you can do that too. You can do some metaphors inside your emails. It doesn't have to be about, the headline itself doesn't have to be in a body copy, but it has to be about it as metaphorically speaking. So that I wanted to share with you. So spend a lot of time on crafting great headlines, especially when it comes to sales copy. The other thing is, I'm looking at my notes over here, never post anything online without a headline or a compelling like first type of statement, because what that does is if you don't test it, you're never going to know, right? So don't just slap stuff up there because you think it's going to work. You should test, right? Test every headline, especially the ones that you're swiping. Be careful with some of those because that belongs to someone else. So what you want to do is kind of reverse it a little bit. And my tip to you is to make sure that you kind of like change it into your own words, but don't take away from the formula. If you see something in there that's a word or sentence or phrase that's killer and it should stay there, then leave it alone. Don't mess with it. But if it's like a series of words or phrases and you're like, you know what, I can tell it in a different way in my own words without saying that identical, like, copywriting or plagiarism, right? You don't want to do that. You want to be able to change things around. So learn to twist things around a little bit, change it, but it means the same thing, right? It means the same thing. So never spend any, any time on just slapping stuff up there. Don't do that. You just want to test everything. And then once you find the right headline, oh my gosh, you got to protect it. You got to test it on other headlines, right? Like I said, split testing is so important. When you test different headlines, use different formulas of headline copywriting. There's lots of them out there. Dan Kennedy's got some great stuff at theirs too, but so does Jim Edwards. And there's a lot of great stuff out there right now that you could get your hands on. Like, even when you visit Capture Pages, did you know Capture Pages is the #1 resource that I use to find great headlines that I can put in my email subject lines? Oh my gosh. See, and I didn't even think about that, but you know what? It's true, because that creates what is known as congruency. If you have an offer, okay, I'm giving you a super affiliate 6-figure order tip. Listen to me. If you are creating emails and sending out broadcasts, and let's say you have a specific offer, and the headline on the capture page says a specific thing, then that's the headline you want to use or borrow from, okay, and put inside your subject line of your email when it comes to sending out that broadcast to your list for that specific offer, so that they are congruent, because the reader is going to read the subject line, they're going to read the body copy, they're going to see the call to action, and then when they go to it, guess what? They're going to see the capture page and it says the same thing or similar to the subject line. Oh, I'm in the right place, right? So think about that. Remember that. That was a very big tip I just gave you right there, okay? So other than that, that is my takeaway for secret number 6, right? What is the most important piece when it comes to writing sales copy, according to Jim Edwards? It's the headline. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video content of the day, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and click the notification bell so you don't miss a beat when we go live and we upload new content just like this. Tune in tomorrow, 5 p.m. We're going to have the hot seat live. That's right, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your time zones. And leave a comment below based on the things that you've learned from Copywriting Secrets. I love to know. And my name is Ace Guzman, and I will see you on the next video. Don't forget to click the link below to get your copy of Copywriting Secrets and for the #1 recommended resource of how to learn affiliate marketing with Ace and Rich and work with us. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a good day. Bye now.